Rehab 1584 tracks hazmat training differently than structural fire. Level A suits, cold zone support, decon corridors. Each role carries a distinct exposure profile. Let us walk through how. The Rehab Officer opens Rehab 1584 and selects the HazMat training module. From there, they set up the training incident, name, date, location, weather conditions, and assign key personnel, the HazMat supervisor, safety officer, and rehab officer. After the training is set up, each member is assigned an operational exposure category. Hot zone means direct contact with the hazard area. The full symptom library applies, and monitoring intensity is highest. Warm zone covers the decon corridor and support roles. Cold zone is command and logistics. Vitals are optional, and the symptom set is limited to fatigue, dizziness, headache, and environmental stress. Before anyone enters training, Rehab 1584 requires a health screening. This is a risk-based intake interview. Current illness, cardiac, or respiratory conditions, recent heat or cold illness, hydration status. If a red flag is detected, the system alerts the rehab officer and may recommend restricting entry. Once cleared, the member moves to the pre-entry assessment. Now the paths diverge. If the member is wearing a level A suit, they are flagged as high physiologic risk. Pre-entry vitals are captured: pulse, blood pressure, SpO2, and temperature. The level A designation triggers elevated monitoring requirements, including full vital reassessment, an extended rehab cycle, and a mandatory neuroscreening. Respiratory protection is documented. SCBA means SpO2, and respiratory assessment are mandatory. Once cleared, the member is sent to training and appears in the firefighter queue. For cold zone personnel, the path is different. Pre-entry vitals are still captured, but the level A suit question is answered no. This means standard monitoring, fewer reassessments, and a faster clearance pathway. The symptom set is limited, and exposure-specific symptoms like skin or eye irritation are hidden. Once cleared, these members also enter the firefighter queue. When a member returns from training, the rehab officer marks them as returned. The entry profile captures entry and exit times, PPE level, respiratory protection, product contact status, and work intensity. Then post-entry vitals are taken and compared against the pre-entry baseline. If vitals are elevated, Rehab 1584 blocks return to duty. A reassessment cycle is required. The system tracks up to 3 cycles before recommending release to EMS. Once the member clears return to duty, Rehab 1584 presents the exposure panel. This captures contamination level, decon method, SCBA cylinder count, and visible contamination. Behind this panel is the Composite Exposure Index. The CEI, it layers 5 components. L1, environmental, captures incident-level factors inherited by all personnel. L2, operational, tracks individual role-based activities. L3, modifiers, adds stress indicators and cross-contamination. L4, duration, captures time-based risk. And L5, protective, subtracts decon credits. The formula: CEI equals L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 minus L5. This builds a defensible career exposure profile for every member. Rehab 1584, 2 paths, 1 standard. Every member gets the documentation they deserve.